This is the final theory on the iceberg, the conspiracy theory iceberg.
Down.
We don't actually believe conspiracy theories exist, I'd like to say. It was a term made up by the government to make us seem crazy. But we're just calling it that because it's well known as that, and we don't know what else to call it. We could just call it conspiracies for short, but you get the picture. We don't actually believe that, it's just a term we're using. But we're on the last one, which is called The Final Understanding, and I found some information on it on Reddit. You want to hear it?
It's a despair code, right? It's the final understanding of how everything works, right?
Well, we'll read this and see. You might be right.
Okay.
This guy, called Routine Intelligent 10 on Reddit, has said, "This message is about configuring the ways of the world when it has reached the conclusion of said final understanding. The final understanding is, sometimes when two forces combine with the background figure resulting in an ego race, containing an eternity of heavens and earths, they decide to put it to the test or contest with the winner having all." This isn't it, I'm just trying to make sense of that, so sometimes when two forces combine. See, in the world we live in, we are handled by two or three forces on how things will be, and in contest and challenge the final understandment is made, resulting in rules and mystification due to its largest aspects, and the result is that the victor be raised. After the infinite question then may be revealed. The harrowing facts are that fact isn't subordinate to truth. It is as flawed as choice. Choice determined at the outcome. Now we are all subordinates to justice. Don't ever think you are above your humanity. Oh, make the choice today. There is nothing above those who dictate choice, fact, or truth. Be the Pneuma spirit. It will work if you believe it will. Unfortunately not, no. For every one God there are
That just
30
sounds
fake
like the
gods surrounded.
Lord.
Wherever there is light, there to abound darkness.
That literally just sounds like the gospel, dude. That don't ever think you're above humanity, and nothing is above that. Hey, who is above?
This other guy said in
That literally
a
just
much
sounds
more
like the
too long
gospel.
didn't read terms. He said the final understanding is that there is nothing that isn't infinite in its nature. Therefore everything is essentially the same and yet unique at the same time. Also meaning that everything, including you, has all knowledge about everything accessible at any time. But can you read it?
Yes, you can read it.
What does it mean that there's nothing that isn't infinite in
I
its
was gonna
nature?
make a joke about the final solution, but like, never mind. No.
Wait, nothing that isn't infinite in its nature. What does that mean?
That nothing lasts forever.
No, nothing that isn't infinite, so it's saying everything's infinite.
Everything is infinite?
That's what this is saying.
Okay, that's arguable. That's arguable. This is only in matters of semantics, though. I mean, the the universe restarts itself after it dies, right?
Wait, what?
That once the universe dies, like it'll keep expanding until it no longer wants to expand, and then it will close back up to a single atom, and then it will Big Bang a second time,
That's if you
and then
believe in
it
the
will do the
bullshit Big
exact
Bang
same
Theory.
thing. Yeah. You mean the series?
No, the fucking theory, the actual theory, it's bullshit.
Bazinga.
This is so hard to decode, bro. Is there anything else on this online?
You want me to talk about obscure shit? Okay.
We're on the last
You
one
know
now,
how
so I
in
just want to find out what this.
angel.
I just want to find out what this means.
Okay. I actually want to hear more in depth.
Yeah, I want to decode it. Let's look at that guy's comment again. Yeah, I think he was a bit schizo. I'm gonna tell you that now. I think he was a bit.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes when two forces combined with the background figure resulting in an ego race containing an eternity of heavens and earths. So it's heaven and earth fighting. They decide to put it to the test or contest with the winner having all. See, in the world we live in, we are handled by two or three forces on how things will be, In contest and challenge, the final understanding is made, resulting in rules and mystification due to its largest aspects. The result is that the victor be raised with the infinite question then may be revealed. The harrowing facts are that fact isn't subordinate to truth. What does subordinate mean?
It works for truth. Facts do not work for truth.
It is as flawed as choice.
That truth is above facts. Truth is above facts.
So it says it is as flawed
Just
as
like
choices. What
the,
does
it's
that
like
mean?
the what?
It says it is as flawed as choices. What does that mean?
It's as flawed as
Choice is.
choices. Like it's as flawed as. Yes, it's as flawed as choices. Like
the theory
like
of
your
choice that
gut.
we have a choice.
Like yeah, it's as flawed as the idea of having a choice. Yes, like having a facts. Okay, basically,
So, yeah, it says
objective
choice
facts.
is. It says choice is
and
determined at the outcome. So that's basically what we've been saying this whole time.
No, I'm saying objective facts and subjective opinions are both equally as useless because because truth is above all that, to the point where they're equally as useless. Facts or opinions both do not matter. All that matters is the truth. That's what it's saying.
It's saying as well at the outcome. Now we are all like choice is determined at the outcome. So it's just talking about fate, and then it says now we are all subordinate to justice. Justice is whatever God wills, right? In my opinion,
I suppose.
what can be more moral than that? Don't you ever think? Don't you ever think you are above humanity, or make the choice today? There is nothing above those who dictate choice, fact, or truth.
Well, humanity is
What the fuck's the Pneuma
well,
Spirit?
humanity is. I don't know about that one, but humanity is based on the image of God, right? So, if you think you're above humanity, you also probably think you're above the image of God. So, don't ever think that. You're not above knowledge. I think the thing is, yeah.
It says be the Pneuma Spirit, and it says Pneuma Spirit is, it is the spirit of the New Testament. It says it is the Holy Spirit. So it says be the Holy Spirit, because we all have God inside of us, and it will work if you believe it will.
Yes.
And it says unfortunately not for every one God there are 30 fake gods. Wherever there is light, there is bound to be darkness. That's true. So
I don't think that's.
That's fair.
It's fair, but I don't think those fake gods are darkness necessarily, because
darkness is whatever isn't God, right? Darkness is whatever God doesn't will.
No, but I think God is the God of gods. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you put those on there, but you put those on there so we falsely idolize them, and hopefully one day come to a.
Yeah. No, he did. Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. That's what Nietzsche says. Exactly. This is exactly what we're talking about.
I read Nietzsche.
Right. No, but God put those gods on earth to insinuate the war between the good and evil.
Yeah, because I say this all the time, but without evil, it can be no good.
Yeah, but
so
the breast of truth.
So let's just go back to the original question. What is the final understanding?
Here has final understanding.
Yeah.
The gospel, I suppose.
The gospel.
The Bible.
The gospel is it's in that it's the fight between heaven and earth. Oh, okay, no, I get it now. So the final understanding is the fight between what God wills and our illusion of free will.
Do you think we don't have free will?
We don't.
Perhaps.
We discussed this.
We don't.
You stated that you don't believe
we have discussed this, but
we don't have free will.
No. I'm not saying we don't. No. I'm saying I don't believe in free will. What I'm suggesting is, you think the guy's talking about free will there?
I mean, I think he was talking about free will because he was saying facts isn't subordinate to truth, and he's saying that idea is as flawed as justice is. So he's saying, I mean, choices. So he's saying choice is flawed, and that means free will is flawed because free will is the freedom to make whatever choices we want to make. So therefore, free will's flawed, according to this guy. He talks very vaguely.
So we all just. It's very vague, but I understand. It's saying that, like.
But that makes it fun,
truth
right? Because we
is.
get to decode it.
Yeah, it does. I guess I like a good mystery. I mean, truth is. Sometimes I don't understand the difference between truth and fact.
By the way, I've
though.
been recording this
I mean,
section,
like.
this ending, because I want to put on YouTube and see if we can get any comments explaining what the final understanding is. But this is
Problem. I
our
mean,
theory
I
on
think
what it is.
truth.
If anyone has any better ideas, I'd love to hear them, but you probably
Yeah.
don't because we are legends.
Facts are only its shadow. Truth stands above all sin. Great be the battle of life. Truth in the end shall win.
And on
That's a
that note,
masterpiece right there.
we conclude.
Mm-hmm.
And on that note, we shall conclude.
Mm-hmm.
We shall conclude the stream. It has been great reading these things, these so-called conspiracy theories. Lots of them didn't have any information on them, which makes them more cryptic. If I'd had more,
If it's a conspiracy theory, if the conspiracy implies it's planning to do something evil against authority, right? So if you're saying that if you're saying that spreading the gospel plans on doing something that harms authority, it implies the authority is against the gospel.
maybe,
So
I think, but to be fair, I think that conspiracy theory is going to be an umbrella term for good and bad, just things that are unusual theories, I guess. I don't know. Not the status quo. Things that people call you crazy for believing or thinking.
yeah, I guess so. It is an umbrella term, but
anyway,
yeah.
To conclude this stream, free will does not exist. And that's it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.